Hey guys, I had a whole snazzy update for the project. Jesus. I decided that, you know, that wouldn't exactly be the best idea because what the hell? It's amazing. Alright, anyway. So I decided just to make this update instead because what really, like, I had this whole other snazzy update which talked about, like, you know, recruiting a team and all that, and all that would be nice and dandy, you know, but I kind of came to a revelation that I don't really have time for this project that much. Not necessarily saying I'm quitting, but I'm saying that, you know, I don't really have the time to manage a team. You know, all that good stuff, right? So, instead of just going around and doing the whole thing which I've done before, which it was actually a really good video, I'm just going to show you, like, just the project. It's pretty much the map finished without effects. Right, because, you know, you got everything all snazzy and going on. This would be a defense level, by the way, because you start out here. I still have a couple things to do. This place, for the most part, is complete. The only thing that really makes me angry is that. Because that should not exist. But it does. And so as you can tell, you're in a diner. You move out of the diner. Right, doing your thing. These things think they can run from you, but they can't hide. You end up running around to here, you know, doing your thing. Tire. I added that recently. No. And so you're gonna notice when you get out here, your first objective is kind of to get down there. And that is the sun. The almighty powering sun, you know. Now you get in here, you run through. I try to make, like, you know, some dangling stuff up here. The texture for the rope didn't appear, which is, it was supposed to be like a wire instead of a rope, you know. Which here's the light switch, by the way. I also added that right before the compile. I feel so detailed, you know. I can shoot a gas can. Yeah, these, for some reason, these don't have any. These don't move until you blow them up. Now they move. I don't know where their basis of thing is. Anyway, yeah, I wanted some ceiling furniture to move. I even added some, like, I really do want to detail all this, but this would be a little harder to detail. But I even added, like, for anybody who's seen the previous versions of the maps or has downloaded them, I even added this tiny little piece right here to give more character to the front of the bar. Because before it was just a block. I totally destroyed this room. Whoop! Anyway, so now we're gonna head outside to probably the best view I've ever created in any Call of Duty map, or any map in general. Just soak it in, the brilliance. Oh god, this is like just-tastic. And also, I finally got to do what I've always wanted to do in the water. Oh, that was beautiful. Screw this, I'm doing that a couple more times. This never gets old. I'm sorry, I love doing that. You are actually going to see a water glitch, though, out there. But, you know, that time comes and that time comes. Anyway, so for the most part, like this area, you know, you defend out here. Do your thing. Actually, coming through there. This is actually pretty cool because there's two ways to get to this area. You can go in through there, run in that way, but you could also go in through here. And I thought that this building was going to be very bad, specifically because it doesn't have any windows. Probably shouldn't have pointed that out. Most of these windows are fake, but I plan on making them real. You can see behind this building, honestly. Anyway, there's a couple things. I kind of did this one pretty cheap, because that's a copy of another building. That actually might be. Okay, that is literally a copy of this building. I think so, anyway. But despite the fact that this building didn't have any whatever it's called, it actually turned out pretty good. I'm thoroughly pleased with the way this went. And of course, you still run out here. But you could defend anywhere throughout this area, though I'm pretty sure at some point I probably have you get flanked by people hopping both these fences. And you keep falling back, doing your thing, you know. Here's another building. I think this is the last building that has any dynamic entities in it. I wasn't entirely done with the map. You know, I was getting there though. Oh, I'd have to fix that before it went out. This area here was a pain. This especially. Piling up sandbags, I hate doing that. Whew. Anyway, so after this, you run out here and you know, you can see stuff over here, but you can't actually run out there. There's actually a mortar right there, but you can't see it. And then there's this over here. There should be an FX playing right there, which would be the bookcase burning, and there'd be flames and dust and everything over here, and it would look just beautifully destroyed, but nonetheless, that did not happen. And here's typically me adding clutter and then not knowing what to do with the rest of the space. I'm supposed to respect the space, but how can I respect it if I don't know what to do with it? After that, you run out here. You know, there's gonna be some enemies that rush into it. You kind of push through. You do your thing, you know. This is the most useless place to place a machine gun, because you can do this all day. You don't need it to keep going on through the level. Here there'd be like smoke billowing out and flames and stuff, and here dust, lots of dust, probably more destruction. And you get out here, and you are now halfway done with this level. Just guarding here, you see this building right here? We looked at that. We're way back over there. And you kind of defend here for a little bit while some people talk and do their thing. This building blows up, spoiler alert. Then you start getting pushed back. You defend all the way across this bridge, which is huge. This is probably the worst part of making this map, was this bridge. Just a pain in the ass, this whole thing. Especially these, I thought these defense platforms would be a good idea. And it does spice up the cover a little bit from the typical sandbags and boxes and cars and stuff, but ooh, man, putting the sandbags under it, or like putting, at some point, like over here I put boxes under them, or thinking what if I put a barrel under one of them, it's just, it gets hard. This is a good idea, adding these. The lights really added some extra detail. I always forget that they're there too, like that's the weirdest part. You take them for granted, but they actually add so much. Doing this, I had to add the clips, everything. Don't mind that. That's totally not a glitch at all. Or not a glitch, it's totally not me overlooking anything at all. You can actually use this for a little bit. I think I'm gonna have an AI on that, not sure. If I, you know, ever come back to working on the project. Go back here, you know, do your thing. Right, keep defending. You can kind of tell over here, it's either I got lazy or the soldiers in the map the level decided, oh, okay, it's kind of time that if they break past this point, we just need to run, or maybe we're running out of supplies, because they were pretty far away. During this actual battle, they were a little bit far away from reinforcements. And this one's just kind of for cover while you're running away. Same with this. And over here, you have allies that would just be helping you retreat pretty much. Yeah, there isn't much to do past this point. There's another AI that would be defending you right there. That would be AI, man. You do not have to run in here at all. You just kind of keep running this way, and more AI would kind of come out from the sides, helping you out. Really just being bullets. Like, just be taking up all the bullets for you. You go over here. You know, you can see stuff over here. Just more area for you to explore that you don't really need. Just adds more, you know, detail to it. And then you run down here. You defend for a little bit. Reinforcements do finally arrive. This is just for allies to run through, and you cannot run through it. As a matter of fact, you really can't run through anything over here. You're forced to kind of funnel down this way, which I'm perfectly okay with. Personally, I love this map. And so you jump down here, and now, because you have reinforcements, you're gonna retake the base, which is actually flooded from that side while you're running in to have some drones or some AI jump down into there. Anyway, so you start off over here, and you just kind of work your way around. And you clear that, and you clear this. And when you clear that, a couple AI, you know, they'd run up here and start, you know, using the mortars, maybe opening up a box or something, and start firing down there again. Right, you can't go back there now because now you're in the pit. You're in the trenches, boy. So, people in Skype, shut up. So then, yeah, you run through here. You do your thing. Why is that doing that? Anyway, you do your thing, right? You run through. La-di-da-di-da. Yeah, you fight your way through some trenches, right? Just getting a feel for everything. Then you go out here. This is a bigger fight. Actually, it would have been a little harder too, because there'd also be some enemies up there. And just making your way through here. But this area is actually really satisfying how I made it. Feels kind of simple compared to the rest of it, and that's why I like it. You go in here. That's some more basic fighting. As you start clearing out the bunkers. Probably have some dead soldiers in here. You keep moving. You fight through here too, but now this is the part where definitely the German resistance is ending. By the time you push your way out to here, which wouldn't be too long after, they would start talking about like how your allies are breaking through, and they're already on the bridge. So you move over here and you start taking back your mortars. By the way, do not hate on me for using American mortar models because there is no Russian mortar model. So you keep shut up, people on Skype. Oh my god, you guys get a life. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. You move in. It's just extra stuff. You move in through here. Right, you take all these areas, then you end up running out this way. You retake this gun over here, and that's it. And that's my water glitch, by the way. The water doesn't even react, which is saddening. See, it's not even good water. See how that's just straight, boring, useless. And then well, there's water over there. This water kind of like bobs up and down. Also, because I'm probably never going to release the map, I'm just going to show you guys my Easter egg. You click that, you run out here, boom, sharks pop out of the water. Oh, never thought that happened, did you? Did you, boy? Don't you know? Alright, anyway, so that's it. That's the map in full. Thank you for watching. Um, it took a decent amount of time to make. 4 months. That's not too bad. Oh, don't want that ugliness to be there. Alright, well, thank you to everyone who watched this. I am happy that you watched it. I hope that you liked it. I'm thinking I might release the .map model or the .map file for this, but I'm not too sure, you know. You guys could definitely see where I started screwing up. You could also tell where I started, because I started right there, and that's the best and most uniform polygons are. And then everything else. This gets so, like, the poly work down here is so bad. Underwater, it's so bad. Out of bounds, it doesn't matter as much. Over here, it's really good. It's not really good, but it's decent. It's just huge. But anyway, yeah, so thank you so much for watching, everyone. When I actually get more time, I might get back into this. I'm not too sure. If I get more time and I'm feeling passionate enough, because this isn't necessarily like a big passion of mine, then I would gladly set up the team and, you know, start this again. So, yeah, thank you for watching. This is Minnie, signing out.